Okay, I'm back in the shop and it's going to be another fun day building stuff. Today I'm going to do couple projects to get some of my tools rearranged and whatnot, so it's time to make some hooks. So roll the intro and let's get started. Before I get started today, I'd like to take a moment to talk about and thank today's sponsor. And today's sponsor is, of course, Sliced Bread. And this is where I'll put the little part in there that says, not a real sponsor. Sliced Bread was created by an American. His name is Otto Frederick Rowetter.
First, Mr. Samir Naga. Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
Not sure. And the first loaf was sold in 1928. For a while there, sliced bread was also banned. Can you believe it? Sliced bread was banned. The best thing that ever got created and has been the cornerstone of the best things ever since sliced bread was banned during World War II. And it turns out that it was banned because the packaging had to be a little bit thicker, so it was a wartime effort to save material and use that material for supporting troops and stuff. I don't know, I wasn't around then, so I don't really remember. Anyways, thank you, Sliced Bread, and let's get back to the program. Also, if you'd like to find out some more about today's sponsor, you can always do a keyword search on the line.
Online.
Okay, I got my first set of hooks made. One of them looks pretty good. The first one, not so much. And my length approximation tool left me with a bad approximation. One is slightly bigger than the other. But it looks like the hooky part here is the same, and the little scroll ends are pretty even, so I don't know, let's figure it out. I'm gonna nail these into the tree stump and see if I can hang a hammer on it, see what it looks like. So let's try that. Okay, I will take some stills of that, but my hammer fits in the hooks pretty well. It doesn't fit exactly. I could probably use some pliers and some, the other hammer to sort of tweak the roundness of it and get it to fit right. But all in all, for my first attempt, I'd say that's pretty good. It stands up pretty well. And I'll get some pictures of that so that I can show you guys while I'm describing this. And the nail part didn't come out exactly like I thought I would, like I wanted it to, but all in all, it came out pretty well. I was hoping to have more of a nail head on the end instead of just a squared off corner. But still, I got a squared off corner. I was able to nail the hooks into the wood. The hooks actually hold the hammer pretty securely. So I guess that's good. So I'm going to try to make another type of hook that I can nail in, but it'll be a hook that I can put my tongs on. I'm going to try to hang my tongs up. I'm going to do two. One is going to go in the particle board behind me. The other one I want to try to put something similar to these hooks into the wood there so that I can just set my tongs in it. I don't know. I'm just trying to do stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably a dumb idea. But at the very least, I'm going to get some hooks made for the pegboard. So let's roll that and do some more time lapse. Okay, there you go. That was actually easier than I thought, and I'll get some close-ups of those as well. One of them came out much better than the other one. I don't know why, but apparently I have to do one. What I should do is just pretend to do one, and then do a second one for the first time, because every time I do a second one, all of the bends and everything else seems to come out much better. So maybe I can fool whatever gods or whatever blacksmith gods are watching me and saying, ha, you can't do it right the first time. Maybe I can fool them by pretending to do it. Hey, look at me, I'm doing stuff. And then get it right the first time. But I doubt it, they're not that dumb. Anyways, as you can see, I've got my two hooks in the particle board, or in the pegboard, hanging up with my tongs are hanging up. I've got my hammer hanging up. And it's good. This is a pretty productive day so far. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I probably will call this the hook episode, because I'm hooked on hooks. I got 2 hooks down here in my anvil stand, my stump, and I got 2 hooks over there holding up my tongs. Also, I'd like to point out, I got some new tongs. These things are fantastic. And look at how wide they open without one of those C-clip things on there, like those guys have. Also, I went to Aleo Acres. Good, nice time to point out the local farrier and blacksmith supply shop in Denver. Look them up on the line.
Online.
And go pay them a visit. They're pretty awesome, and they've got just about everything that you need, and there's really not a whole lot of places that you can go to find blacksmithing supplies, because not a whole lot of people want to do blacksmithing. So it's a great place. These are really great tongs, and I'm not going to put a C-clip on it or any kind of clip, although I may try to figure out something that I can put over the end of this and then take it off. I might try that. But for now, I'm just going to leave them be, because I need to be able to open my tongs a little wider for something. So that's that. Remember, if you like the content, please subscribe and follow along. Make sure that you hit the little bell when you do, because that makes the bell in the Google office go off, and it drives them crazy, and that's kind of funny. So make sure you do that, and then once you've subscribed, your job from there is to recruit 2 subscribers, and tell them their job is to recruit 2 subscribers, and each one from there on out, because we've got to start our pyramid, and the only way to start it is by recruiting. So go out there and do some good, and make that happen. So that's it. Have a good day.